In this video, you will learn how to convert Japanese verbs into their te forms, as well as how to use them. The way you convert a Japanese verb into its te form is exactly the same as how you turn it into the ta form or the past tense form. So I'm going to try to be as brief as possible in my explanation. If you want a more detailed explanation, watch my video on the ta form. The two irregular verbs, suru to do and kuru to come become shite and kite respectively. Suru, shite, suru, shite, kuru, kite, kuru, kite. All ichidan verbs end in either iru or eru. So drop the ru at the end and add te. Here's one example. The ichidan verb niru to resemble. Drop the ru and add te, as in nite, nite, niru, nite. Godan verbs, on the other hand, will have different te forms depending on their endings. If a Godan verb ends with either bu, nu, or mu, drop the bu, nu, or mu and add nde. For example, the verb tanomu to ask ends in mu, so drop the mu and add nde, as in tanonde, tanonde, tanomu, tanonde. If a Godan verb ends with ku, drop the ku and add ite. For example, the verb maneku to invite ends in ku, so drop the ku and add ite, as in maneite, maneite, maneku, maneite. If a Godan verb ends with gu, drop the gu and add ide. For example, the verb kagu to smell ends in gu, so drop the gu and add ide, as in kaide, kaide, kagu, kaide. If a Godan verb ends with su, drop the u and add ite. For example, the verb tamesu to try ends with su, so drop the u and add ite, as in tameshite, tameshite, tamesu, tameshite. If a Godan verb has other endings, drop the final mora and add te. For example, hau to crawl ends in u, so drop the u and add te, as in hatte, hatte, hau, hatte. Just like with the ta form, there are three exceptions. First, even though the verb iku to go ends with ku, the te form of iku is itte, not ite. Itte, itte, iku, itte. Second and third, the Godan verbs ko to beg and to to question end in the mora u, but their te forms are created by simply adding te at the end, as in kote and tote. Kote, kote, ko, kote, tote, tote, to, tote. Now that you know how to turn any Japanese verb into its te form, let's learn how to actually use the te form. The te form is mainly used in two ways. First, to connect two or more verb phrases or clauses. Second, at the end of a sentence. First, let's see how to use the te form to connect two verb phrases or clauses. Note that this is not meant to be comprehensive or exhaustive. 1. You can use the te form to show two successive actions or states. For example, in the sentence, 私は歯を磨いて寝た。私は歯を磨いて寝た。Te connects the two verb phrases 歯を磨く to brush one's teeth and 寝る to sleep, which tells us that this person brushed their teeth first and then went to bed, not the other way around. 2. The te form can be used to list actions or states simultaneously or in no particular order. For example, in the sentence, 私が掃除してあなたは料理する。私が掃除してあなたは料理する。Te combines two clauses. 私が掃除する I clean and あなたは料理する You cook. This sentence indicates that these two actions happen concurrently, not one after the other. 3. the te form can show a reason or cause. For example, in the sentence, 私は骨折して入院した。私は骨折して入院した。Te connects the verb phrases 骨折する to break one's bone and 入院する to be hospitalized. In this case, the first verb phrase expresses the cause and the second the consequence, not the other way around. 4. The te form can indicate a method or manner in which an action is performed. For example, in the sentence, 私は泳いで島に行った。私は泳いで島に行った。The verb phrases 泳ぐ to swim and 行く to go are connected by te. The first verb phrase 泳いで indicates how this person went to the island, i.e. by swimming. 5. The te form can indicate a passage of time. For example, in the sentence 父が亡くなって5年になる。父が亡くなって5年になる。Te conjoins the two clauses 父が亡くなる my father passes away and 5年になる 5 years have passed. In this case, the first clause 父が亡くなって indicates since what event it has been 5 years. 6. The te form can convey the idea that an action is performed despite something. For example, the common expression 見て見ぬふりをする to pretend not to notice literally means to see but pretend not to see. In this expression, te connects the two verb phrases 見る to see and 見ぬふりをする to pretend not to see. 7. The te form can be used in tandem with some auxiliary verbs, such as ある、いる、見る、やる、あげる、くれる、もらう、しまう、置く、来る and 行く. For instance, verb plus てみる means to try doing, as in 食べてみる to try eating. 8. The te form can be used in the construction えて A or えて B that shows emphasis or indicates repetition. For instance, 私は歌って歌った。私は歌って歌った。shows that this person sang a lot. Finally, let's see how the te form is used. Sentence finally. The te form of a verb can be used as a command. For example, 待って、待って indicates the command wait. To make it more polite, you can add ください、ください at the end, as in 待ってください、待ってください。Please wait. There are also a few other uses of te that are traditionally associated with women's speech, but no one talks like that nowadays, so I have decided to omit them. This is the end of today's episode. See you next time.